Bluetooth device is ready to pair. The Bluetooth device is connected successfully.
Gang. What's going on, gang? Hold on, let me get right. Supposed to be playing a season game. Hold on, y'all. Yo, come on, man. What's going on? Everybody get ready to play. Okay. Yes, sir. And he playing with my Falcons. Yes, sir. Man, I hate when Madden do that. You can't see the uniform.
There are few cities finer on a clear afternoon than this one, and we have a picture-perfect day for football at Lumen Field in Seattle. Today, it's week 3, and we've got a good one in store between the Atlanta Falcons and the Seattle Seahawks.
I'm trying to get my shit set up, y'all. Damn.
And boy, a rough start to this one as this kick goes out of bounds.
He might be lagging. They get their Seattle franchise on the road, man.
On first down, Smith.
I had somebody wide open. I'm trying to get my shit set up, y'all.
Absolutely frees up your guys elsewhere.
Hey, yeah. Hey, man, what's going on, man? I got 3 viewers right now, man. What's going on? Appreciate y'all tapping in, dog. Do me a favor and share this. I'm going to show y'all what you do to people that like to blitz. You go motion?
They'll bring the tight end in motion right. 2nd and 10, Smith again.
Ooh.
Get there.
Ooh. Ooh.
What a play by him. That's going to go as a loss of 13.
All right, partner, I'm going to be Captain Obvious right here. Not the start you're looking for offensively, right? Incomplete.
That boy coming to play with them Falcons, goddamn. Gang, what going on, Duff? Good, good. That's gang right there. He can't try to blitz me, man.
That's pretty impressive, Charles. It's one thing to be an elite speed wide receiver and have all that yards after the
That man was goddamn blitzing like a motherfucker.
Yeah, you don't get that very often. What you're describing is more like a Tyreek Hill, a Devontae Adams, and Antonio Brown.
That man was blitzing out there. He brought the house. Can't do that. Let's get it.
Here's Damiere Byrd to return from his end zone. And that decision to bring it out ends up not being a good one. Costs him about 5 yards as he's tackled at the 20. And now the Seahawks take a timeout here on defense.
We gotta set this shit up right.
As we step aside
We gotta get him from back there. Cause that boy cannot cover. That boy can't cover to save his life.
now for the Falcons and Mariota at their own 20-yard line. Mariota to throw it. That's Cordero Patterson hauling it in.
He tried to do what I did on him.
On the 35 before
How you gonna take my play?
17 yards and a first down for Atlanta.
Gives him a lot out of the backfield. He had 5 catches a week ago, and he makes another catch here for good yardage.
One play has him to the 37 here for first and 10. Opening kick
Good tackle.
game for Cordero Patterson. And he will lose yardage
Good tackle, man.
34-yard line. After the loss, they'll come up second and 13.
How about who that? Julio Jones?
Now Mariota. That completes a Drake.
We're gonna pick that.
And that'll wind up moving the chains again as the tackle's going to be made at the Seahawks' 44-yard line. 22 yards there, a first down. First and 10. It's
Oh, he got me on that corner.
and he is out of bounds.
Good shit.
Inside the 35.
He got me on that one.
Another strong gain on the last 2 plays. They moved it a combined 33 yards.
You're making it look easy out there. Another first down. So far on this drive, let me do this little bit of math here. 4 plays, 3 first downs.
That's a pretty good recipe for success. From the 34 now, here's first and 10. To throw is Mariota. That's going to be caught by Pitt.
I'm gonna pick that, y'all. I'm telling you.
Able to stop him, but he does take it
I'm gonna pick it.
2. It'll go as an impressive 31-yard gain.
You can feel the effort all the way up here. He tried his best to get there.
I'm gonna pick that shit, gang.
But down around the 2-3 yard line, you gotta love the effort, and especially the big play that gave his offense a great opportunity.
First and goal, and a chance to get that initial touchdown right back. Patterson
Good shit.
backwards as he'll be tackled back at the 4-yard line. From back at the 4, here's second and goal. Throwing, Mariota.
Good shit.
And he'll be hit as he releases it, and that'll fall incomplete.
They certainly did a nice job improvising there, extending the play, hoping someone would come open downfield, but they never did.
Good shit.
The stadium once registered as the loudest roar ever recorded, and you can hear him now. 3rd and goal.
Oh, I knew it, dog. I couldn't get there, man. I knew he about to do that weak ass shit.
His first touchdown here of the new campaign.
Mm-mm-mm.
And the Falcons are able to match the
I knew it. I knew it. I knew it.
with one of their own. Extra point by Koo, up and good. And we are tied at 7. Each team's had it. Each team has scored. 7-7 here as the kick's away. And here comes a return from the middle of the end zone. And beyond the 20, but not by much. In fact, just a yard pass there to the 21. There's the Seattle offense ready to get this drive underway. The football changing hands here as this offense takes the field. Charles, they'd be fine with more of the same on this upcoming drive. Last time out, they found the end zone for 6.
And they're certainly hoping for more of the same, but the game plan, I doubt it'll just be a carbon copy of the last drive because I think this offense can break out some new wrinkles and try some new things.
But it kind of straight though. I like that.
Use that confidence to its advantage, while also keeping the defense from anticipating what's up next.
Good shit.
Now this one complete downfield on the left side. Now he'll be taken down, but not before they reach the 50. It'll go as a gain of 25 on a play that started back at the 25. From the 50, it's Smith.
Good shit.
That's complete to DK Metcalf. And he's going to be taken down just shy of the 35. And the offense up
Good shit.
this drive. Not much has changed here on drive number 2.
Hey man, I appreciate everybody who tapping in with me, man. Do me a favor and share it for me. Damn. We gotta get Kenneth Walker going. He ain't done nothing since week 1.
2 yards on the carry there.
He had 100 yard week 1. He ain't done nothing since then.
To begin the season. They're coming through pretty good after back-to-back victories, CD.
There we go. Oh, there we go. There we go. Gotta run that back. Now we gotta run that back. Now we gotta run that back.
First here. On 3rd and short, they'll try option left.
Oh, Geno Smith going crazy. Geno Smith going crazy. Geno Smith going crazy. Geno Smith going crazy. Goddamn.
Geno Smith with his second touchdown of the game and first on the year.
That boy done that shit West Virginia got there.
He hit him earlier in this first quarter with his arm. Now he does it with his legs.
He's one of those stat stuffers that you see on the basketball court. You know, the guy with points, rebounds, assists, steals. One with the arm.
Good drive. Say controller go did.
I'm known for having an arm, but I can do it with the legs on occasion when I need to. Second quarter now from Seattle. And it is the Seahawks with the football.
You charge this guy up.
The kick unit for the Seahawks out there on the field, and we are ready to rock. And this will not be returnable. It's out of the back of the end zone for a touchback.
I come out of that base motherfucker. Come out of that base.
About set to begin their next drive. The Falcons offense at the line.
He like Kyle Pitts in London.
Now 14-7, so a chance to march down the field here, try to tie
I told give me that. Damn. He like Kyle Pitts in London, but I'm gonna pick him off.
That's good for 28 yards.
I'm gonna pick him off.
Certainly no settling into the drive there. They came right out on their first play and attacked the middle of the field for a big gainer and a first down.
Now the Seahawks
I'm trying to get my defense set up.
3 timeouts. So as they take it over, we step aside.
He don't like to give him time. He be trying to rush, goddamn. That's mine. That's mine. Oh, come on, bro. Bro. Come on, bro.
Completion his way. He earned a little more attention on that route, and that made it a lot tougher to get a clean throw his way.
That boy playing man over here. Dang, I could have picked that off. Woo! But he keep trying me, dog. He keep trying me. Oh, Jamal Adams. That boy Jamal Adams got him one. You know it's a good day when Jamal Adams get him a pick. That boy probably got about 8 picks his career. If that. I take them positive yards. I take them positive motherfuckers. He stopped blitzing though.
Correctly that they would move the ball on the ground, honed in on it, and stopped him. Mark that down for a win in the defense column.
Okay. Okay. Okay.
It'll be a loss of a full 3 yards there, and it also brings up third down. Gino down a throw. He's got his tight end.
Good shit.
And he is going to have a Seahawks first down as they're able to get the third down conversion. Walker now, first and 10. And slow going there as he'll only get a yard. Maybe.
The Falcons do start that run on Madden though. I don't know how they be doing that.
Sometimes you just have to give credit to the defense. Great job there at the point of attack.
I'm gonna be stopping that run, bro. I did a whole season with them Falcon motherfuckers.
Left him no space to
Yo, what going on, gang?
nice job swarming to the ball carrier.
Damn, man. God damn. Hey, you trying to run that motherfucker? We can run that bit next after this.
That was an okay hookup there with his tight end, but unfortunately, they didn't get the kind of yards they had hoped for. That's going to bring up third down.
Throwing on third down.
Ah, damn. Boy, I should have got down. I should have, ooh, that touchdown right there. Yeah, hey, we locked in. We can run that bit next.
After that possession, now they know that they can compete with this offense.
Man, I had that hot throw right there, man. I don't know why I ain't do that shit. That shit be fucking me up. That's touchdown. I threw a hot throw.
That kicks all the way into the end zone for a touchback.
Gotta get another stop now.
About set to begin their next drive. The Falcons offense at the line. As the offense comes out here, Charles, remember they threw the interception last time out, but they were moving the football down the field. Looked like they were going to have a sustained drive.
A good little run.
But then the pick ensued.
And because of that, there's no way you can call the last drive a success. Yes, certainly build on because they found some play calls that work. Now, they've got to build another drive and find a way to avoid the turnover that plagued it on the last one.
From the 32 now, here's first and 10. Mariota now.
Oh, he made that throw?
Left side and he's got a man. That's Patterson.
He made that throw. I didn't think he gonna make that.
Done before they work it across midfield. An excellent pickup of 20 yards.
That's a pretty play there coming out of the backfield, but as that back, you've got to be conscious of making sure you're securing the football. When you get out in open field, sometimes you get a little loose with it as you're trying to get up ahead of steam. Make sure you keep it close to your body because those defenders are trying to punch it free. He does a nice job there
Oh, man.
of picking up a first down.
Now here's a pass on first
I'm
down.
about to be abusing Pitts.
As a corner, you have to be able to run with guys step for step downfield in man coverage and make up ground quickly in zone. You have to put yourself in position to make plays. Just
That
like
boy abusing Pitts.
An incomplete pass on first down. That leads to a second and 10. Now Mariota.
That's a good play. He probably dropped that motherfucker.
Demir Bird.
That's a good play right there.
Wind up moving the chains again as a tackle's going to be made at the Seahawks 30. First down, Mariota. He's got his pass-catching tight end, that's Pitts. And he stopped right at the 25 after a gain of 5. To throw again on second down, Mariota.
Damn. Cover 2 motherfucker right there. Damn, boy, y'all just let that man do that weak ass shit.
A great effort there with his first career NFL touchdown.
Both of them boys got their first career.
Are within an extra point of tying up this ball game.
That's crazy.
Koo able to connect on the extra point, and we are tied at 14.
Can we do something with this little time we got left?
This one tied at 14 now as he sends this one away. This will be fielded inside the 5.
Got it. That boy what's it got down?
Inside the 30 at the 27.
That boy got the Seahawk truck, motherfucker.
The Seahawks offense. Tie ball game, still a little more than a minute to go in the half. The question, can they put something together here, try to take that lead into intermission?
I would have to think that would be the goal for sure. I don't think you sit on anything here. Here's your opportunity. Push it downfield. As you mentioned, it's a tie game. So minus a disaster on your part, you've got that in your back pocket. Go ahead and try and get some points and feel great going into the half.
From the 29, Smith.
Good shit.
And he finds his target. It's Marquise Goodwin. And he'll be taken down, but not before they work it across midfield. Now Gino on first down.
Good shit.
He hits his target, Lockett. And he'll get this one down near the 20-yard line, just shy of the 20. A very solid gain of 27.
Good strong throw and catch right there. And so far in this game, the alleys have been open for them to get completions, and they're taking advantage of it.
Give to Walker on the read option.
Let's go.
And he is in for the Seattle touchdown.
Let's go.
Walker in the final seconds of the first half. And the Seahawks have taken the lead here in the final stages of this first half. Extra point up and through by Myers. And the lead is now 21-14. So not much time to work with here. 9 seconds remain in the half as this one is away. And that'll carry over the back line of the end zone for a touchback.
I needed that touchdown for the half, but I needed that.
About
I needed
to
it.
begin their next drive, the Falcons offense at the line. And with only 9 seconds remaining, with not much time, we'll see how they play this. Play action now, Mariota.
Good shit.
This one incomplete, threw it down at the feet of his receiver. He released that
Good shit,
ball,
man.
and it almost looked like a pitcher who threw his fastball.
With the arm, which is unusual because we saw him in warm-ups. He's got a big, strong arm when he delivers it with.
I gotta finish them motherfuckers strong, man.
And unless this is a quick incompletion, this is likely the last play here of this first half. Final play of the half here, Mariota. He's going to air one out. Oh, that's into
Hey, he about to run them motherfucker back.
It's intercepted.
Oh, he about to run him. Ah, shit. He about to. Hey, he about to run that motherfucker back, dog.
Play in this first half.
Damn, he about to run that motherfucker back. Goddamn.
So we are at halftime here in downtown.
Hey, man. Hey, he about to run that motherfucker back. I'm talking about.
Jonathan Coachman.
He should run that motherfucker back, dog.
And we welcome you back live now inside the booth alongside Charles Davis. I'm Brandon Gordon, set and ready to rock. For the
I don't never get the ball at halftime like that. I don't know what be going on.
trail here as we get back underway on EA Sports.
Look at the second half, goddamn, turned up, man. Look at the second half lit, man.
About set to begin their next drive. The Falcons offense at the line. This offense, Charles, had a strong first half throwing the football, at least in terms of yardage, but that hasn't translated so far on the scoreboard as they begin the third quarter.
That boy do got Julio. That boy Julio got released.
Yeah, you're right about that because, you know, let's face it, in the first half, most of their focus was in the passing game. And to their credit, resulted in a healthy amount of yardage. So I would think that at halftime, they're going to anticipate that defense loosening up a little bit to try and cover the passing lanes. They've got to get the running game going, and there should be some gaps to run through now.
Play fake. Mariota.
This shit, who that?
He's taken down by the Seahawks
Okay.
defense. Finally hauled down for the first time this game. Multiple defenders in there to drop it. They sent him on the blitz from that linebacker spot, and boy, he got there quickly.
He certainly did, and obviously he could have used a block from his running back, but I think you nailed it right there. The defender got into the backfield so fast, it's hard for anyone to react.
After the sack, it's 2nd and 19, and the road gets a bit tougher from here. Mariota.
Ah, there we go.
And he's going to be intercepted for the third time thus far. Tough one there. First drive of the third quarter, throwing interception, and now it's
About ran away from the motherfucker.
in a bigger hole if they can convert this into points.
Yeah, but how good do you feel if you're that defensive coordinator right now? Because you just know that the head coach
Damn.
knows that turn him loose, big man.
Man, if I could have hit that gap, man, I would have been over with.
Chances playing with this type of a lead, and boy, it paid off.
Officially no gain on the play, and it's 2nd down.
And the big fella stuck
Needs
out
score.
in a big way. I think doubling him has to be a priority because you can't move up to the next level if you don't take care of him first.
Officially nothing on that last run. They'll try again, 2nd and 10. Sticking with Walker on
Good shit.
2nd down.
Damn, wish we would fell a little bit more
4
forward.
yards the gain, and it'll bring up a 3rd down.
Well, you certainly have to give a little credit here because they're playing this game now at their pace. This is ball control football, sustained runs, taking their time, and making it work.
It's being 4 down right here.
6 yards here if they hope to move the chains.
Being 4 down.
Throwing now is Gino.
Oh, I didn't see that shit. Damn.
He's taken down. Give the sack to Lorenzo Carter. Now here's Michael Dixon as the drive goes backwards, so he's on to punt it away.
Damn, I didn't see that shit. Booted that motherfucker.
And this will hit just beyond the goal line as it's into the end zone for a touchback. About set to begin their next drive, the Falcons offense at the line. They're sort of seeing themselves spiral out of control. Let's see if they can get things back on track.
And this is where the coach is walking that line of
Good shit.
being calm and really being firm with his team. I had one tell me once, you know, when we were having a tough patch, this two shall pass, and if we kept having a rough patch, he said, but you got to do something to make it pass. And that's what they have to do. They've got to get some control back, get themselves reasserted, and calm things down.
And his pass is intercepted for the 4th time today. Jonathan Abram picks it. Boy, Charles, that is now 3 interceptions in 3 consecutive drives, and you can see he's just got a look of disgust and bad.
But you gotta play it smart, man.
Off the field.
Run that bit, take the 3.
He's not sure what he sees down the field, Brandon. I don't
Gotta
know
keep
if
the
he's
momentum.
selling up, he just can't read defenses. I'm not sure what it is, but that's why he's frustrated. Think about the defense right now. Every time they run on the field, they've gone from hoping to intercept the pass to expecting to intercept passes. Their confidence at an all-time high right now. Well, they held him to a short gain on that one, and it almost felt like on that first run, they were trying to just throw the jab at him. So how do you stop a jab? Get closer and smother it, just as they did on that last play.
Sticking with Walker on 2nd down. And they'll get him down right around the 16. Just a couple on the pickup there, and now it's 3rd down.
The big part of a middle linebacker's job is being able to take on blocks and then go make plays. But the best ones, they have those big guys front of them playing defensive line, the whole blockers off of them, and allow them to flow sideline to sideline and make the big hits.
On the counter, Walker.
Damn.
He will push his way down to about the 14.
I'm gonna have that motherfucker too.
Bring up a 4th down.
Ladies and gentlemen, that is a force of nature at the defensive tackle position. Yes, he's as big as they come, but still plenty agile. He's able to make a nice play there to swallow up the ball carrier.
Myers' kick is good, and the lead works its way up to 10, 24-14. So the interception set him up with terrific field position, but 3 points, the end result.
Yeah, we can make this one pretty simple, partner. You always want to end drives with points, but that's one that you're going to look back on and probably say we should have done better there.
Man, I need to get right. I gotta get right for the next game, though.
The Falcons offense at the line. Now they've sort of lost their way, partner. How do they recalibrate and get this proverbial train back on track?
Well, this is where leadership really comes into play. How's the head coach handling it? The offensive coordinator? Sometimes they just make a joke. All right, guys, had your fun? All right, throw it out the window. Yeah, let's get back on track here. And sometimes that'll work.
You trying to run that motherfucker?
It's time now to lean on that leadership.
Well, it's not time to get him established, but in my estimation, they've got to pick up the urgency here. They've got to get quickly in and out of the hole and run off a bunch more plays.
They'll run with Patterson.
Good shit. Oh, he got that first down. Damn.
Down at the 28-yard line. I certainly know that I, for one, would not like to be on the other end of a tackle when this guy's coming at you full speed from a strong safety.
Shit, you keep running, you're just killing the clock, really.
On play action, Mariota.
No, sir.
He's going to let this one go deep.
Uh,
And now here's another interception. Picked up
don't holler at
by
him.
Josh Jones.
Don't holler at that, man.
Seahawks are going to get the football
I think that but the second one.
run out in this 3rd quarter of play. So it'll be a change of possession on the turnover when we get back. This is the National
He just
Football
said, fuck it, he
League
throwing that motherfucker out now.
Here's the Seattle offense ready to get this drive underway. They have to like the position that they are in. 4th quarter, 2-score lead, and now the ball back after the INT. And he is tackled inside the 40, not quite to the 35. 63 yards rushing for him now as he's carried it 13 times. Got to figure now after getting that turnover, they're just going to be happy to keep the ball on the ground, right?
This is where covering the football, taking care of the ball, all the balls
Ah, damn.
they come into play.
Damn, he would have just got down slid to the
Take care
left.
of it, and they've got a good chance of ending up winning this game.
Grady Jarrett with the tackle. Run blitz there defensively, something we might see more of here in the 4th quarter.
I think we'll see a lot of it, and the difference between that and a pass blitz, you're trying to get to the quarterback. You're trying to scheme someone open who will get to the QB
Damn.
and make sure he gets on the ground. In a run blitz, you're actually trying to cover up gaps, trying to cover up holes so they can't run the football.
That's going to go down as a loss.
That boy went crazy with the free agents.
3rd down. They went with the run.
I ain't mad at him.
I don't know if
Shit.
the option really mattered there because the defense was ready.
So many times you put the defense at a disadvantage because you have those multiple options, but when they read their keys and play it correctly,
Damn.
sometimes the result goes in their favor.
And he got blown up. Losing yardage.
That's a 61 yarder. I don't think my kicker got that in him.
Well, they certainly didn't appear to be fired up about their options.
I really don't think my kicker got that in him.
It seems like a case of just kind of taking their medicine there, run the ball, see if they can pick up something. Instead, they were throwing for a loss.
Damn, I missed the fuck out that motherfucker. He had the leg. It wasn't accurate.
Well outside the left upright, and the lead will hold at 10. Charles, all things considered, I guess that's not a critical miss at this stage, is it?
No, but still everything helps when you're trying to finish off a ball game. And you're right, not critical in terms of the scoreboard and the team, but the guy with the golden foot, he knows he's only as good as his last kick.
And my goodness.
That go big dog. Damn, man.
And the Seahawks
I'm trying to run that motherfucker back.
Position here as they take over at their 45-yard line. So a nice play defensively by the
He about to make me score on him.
Lion team.
And that's a late round pick right there, making a first round impact. And a lot of these day 3 corners, they end up winding up on special teams and sub packages and even on the practice squad. But he's really made an impact on this defense. And he comes up with the interception there.
A good pickup there, 26 yards.
Boy can't guard Fant.
That they're staying aggressive on offense because to me, this drive is what is known as a put-away drive. You score here, that might put this one to bed. I like the fact that they're playing with confidence and not playing with
Oh yeah. Oh yeah. Get in that motherfucker, man.
Score, touchdown, Seattle. Ken Walker with his 4th rushing touchdown on the year. And the Seahawks are closing in on a 3rd straight victory to start the campaign. Myers connects on the PAT. That'll make this a 3-score game now. The lead moves to 17. The kick unit for the Seahawks out there on the field.
That was a good game though. Buddy played good. I give him that.
And they will not
Buddy came out on fire,
as
goddamn.
it's through the end zone for a touchback.
He just throwing crazy passes
Set to
now.
begin their next drive, the Falcons offense at the line. Where we stand right now in the 4th quarter, this one pretty much out.
Good shit.
Charles, I know they're
That boy out there playing like goddamn John Abraham.
this ball game, but the self-inflicted
That boy at 65 overall.
turnovers, you would have to think that's going
That boy got that drip on though.
to discuss heavily in the film section of the coming days.
Don't do it.
You're absolutely right about that one because
Them boys got that drip on out there. Them boys out there with that drip. Let me put somebody else out there.
they get better for the next time out. This, they'll use as motivation for the rest of the time that they play to hopefully never be in this type of situation again.
The sack backs him up, so now Mariota in Atlanta dealing with a 3rd and long. He'll look to throw. Crossing route incomplete. He's got Pitts. Well, this is going to depend on the spot, but it's not a very generous one. He looks to be about a yard or so short. Desperation time. Mariota on 4th down. Oh, he's got his tight end Pitts complete. And he is going to have a Falcons 1st down as they manage to convert, and that'll keep the drive alive. No reason not to try it there, and they do indeed convert on 4th. So signs of life in what's been a dormant offense in this 2nd half. Here's 1st and 10. Throwing is Mariota. Short throw caught by Pitts. And they'll get this
Get him stand bound, man.
47-yard line. Looking to throw again on 2nd down. Mariota. And this one incomplete.
That's Kyle Pitts for you, bud. That boy don't got no. Kyle Pitts don't got no aggressiveness, goddamn.
And obviously he's battled all of the interceptions. Things just haven't been true to form for him. I don't know. What do you think's going on out there, CD?
That's a great question, and my suspicion is he's been coached really well to not show that he's having a problem. You know, they always tell you no matter
thought it was in a
what,
different
you
defense,
keep
yeah.
throwing the football with confidence. Well, we're not seeing a confident thrower right now.
And now here's another interception. Picked off by Quandre Diggs. And the Seahawks are going to take possession here at their own 6-yard line. Charles, whatever's going on between his ears right now, it's just not completely calculated correctly. 7 picks between last week and this week after that one.
And they always say the most important part of a player is those 6 inches between the ears. But right now, it's all those interceptions that are going on. So whoever is trusting
Nigga calling time out. He said, fuck that.
quarterback's coach, maybe the backup
That nigga said, I can
quarterback's
score
coach,
goddamn
needs
one
to
more
get
time.
out and get himself
I can score on him one more time.
2nd and 6.
Oh, shit.
They'll try and run some clock here.
Rashad Penny might choke that whole
Bring him down at the 20.
better than
9
Walker.
yards to pick up there, and it's a
I
first
fuck with
down.
Walker though, but Rashad Penny got
They got the breakout from Penny that everyone, especially those in Seattle, had been waiting for. He went over 130 yards in 4 of his last 5 games, finishing with 749 for the season. The former first rounder led all players with a 6.3 yard
Ooh.
average per carry.
Ooh,
And they'll get 8 out of this before
hey, he might go
they
crazy
start
on
to
man.
the 28.
I think I've been tripping.
The Falcons going to use the 2nd of their timeouts.
That boy Rashad Penny might go crazy on this motherfucker.
Seconds to play.
No cap.
Line of scrimmage, the 28 now as they come up on second and a couple. Again, it's Penny. And he is met in his tracks behind the line of scrimmage. He winds up giving a yard back.
I had to throw
there,
that
and now
deep
he's
on his
32.
ass. I ain't gonna do him like
Now
that
a
though.
timeout called for by the defense. That'll be their third and final stoppage here as we step aside. They'll try and run for it with Penny. And this will be a Seahawks first down as he's got this past the 35 to about the 37. All runs on this drive so far. It's first and 10. Inside handoff.
Ooh, we could have got down squeeze between that motherfucker dog.
Defensive line.
What's up, Big? Hey, Big, happy birthday, goddamn. My boy Big just turned 31, man. He just tapped in the motherfucking live, man. What the fuck going on, goddamn, Big? Hey, Big, me and goddamn that boy Nico about to get it in, goddamn. Let me go and tag him.
That would be their last points of the game.
No, but what a second half, the adjustment, whatever they did in the locker room, it certainly worked.
It certainly did, and you're exactly right. Whether it was an adjustment, whether it was just more focus on what they planned to do going in, whether they just played better, whatever it was, it all came together in the second half, and no points were allowed. That's a great way to close the
Hey, Big, how you got down start the season 3-0?
So for the Seahawks, it's an ideal start as they move to 3-0 now on the young season. And they will hit the road next week to take on the Detroit Lions. Meanwhile, for Atlanta.
That's good shit. That boy hella funny. Hey, shit, I'm ready. You trying to send the invite, goddamn? Or you want me to send it? How you trying to play goddamn 5 or 6 minute motherfucker? Trying to run a 5 or the 6. I be playing the 6, but we can do the 5 goddamn. Boy got a new roster out. I ain't even play with the new roster, goddamn. For sure, goddamn. I need to get right, goddamn. Shit, if you play with Detroit, I ain't gonna play with Philly, goddamn. Nah, shit, I was gonna play with Philly, goddamn, but if I ain't gonna, it depends who you play with for real. I be trying to match up. So if you gonna play with a team like Detroit or somebody, I'm gonna match up. He said, "Fuck that, he ain't getting Cleveland, goddamn." You get Kansas City, I'm gonna get the Eagles. Fuck it, goddamn.
Super Bowl 52 champions, Lincoln Financial Field in Philadelphia, PA. Coming up, we've got a good matchup on tap between the Kansas City Chiefs and the Philadelphia Eagles. Here's the kicker, Harrison Butker, ready to get this one started. And off we go from Lincoln Financial Field. From the 10. And his guys will get the football right at the 20-yard line.
I ain't realize that had Hurts pretty goddamn good on this motherfucker. Hurts do be going crazy. I wasn't a fan of Hurts when Hurts started playing, goddamn. But that boy proved me wrong. That boy going crazy. And Hurts did shit. Hurts really had a season like Justin Fields, goddamn. So shit. That boy Fields gonna start going crazy too like that. Fields really already going crazy. Damn, man. I'm trying to run that motherfucker back.
First play, and Hurts looking to throw it.
Oh, he picked that hole off first play.
Again, it's intercepted. Picked up by Justin Reed. And the Chiefs are going to take possession of the football.
Brand, I wonder if someone's down there checking on the head coach right now.
He picked that whole first play, goddamn.
After what just transpired. Instead of a lengthy opening drive to deal with,
I get
this
it.
guy stepped up and stole that drive away. Momentum on their side now. How will they attack on offense?
And he's going to lose yards. They take him down at the 26. That play ended for a net loss thanks to Javon Hargrave.
An interesting and intriguing decision there defensively because they kept extra DBs on the field despite seeing the multiple tight end look that came out for the offense.
I thought they were going to switch out of it. I didn't know if they felt they didn't have time or what the case was.
Well, in any event, the extra speed allowed for great penetration as they stuffed that one behind the line of scrimmage.
On 2nd and 12, Mahomes. Oh, he's trying for Smith-Schuster, but it's intercepted. Darius Slay with a pick.
Good shit, good
And
shit.
the Eagles will take over here at their own 12-yard line. So consecutive interceptions here early on in this one, and maybe setting the tone, Charles, for a game where the defense really takes center stage.
And don't you think that both offenses are really catching a bit from their coaching staff about avoiding these turnovers that we've seen early? I think both teams are trying to find an advantage. We know that. Can one of them break away and take control of this game?
A good start to the drive here. That's caught out on the left side.
That boy Hurts through that bit like Peyton Manning right there.
35 to the 34.
I knew that hole gonna be a pick.
Here's Hurts to throw. Left side here to Sanders. Finding room at midfield.
Ah, that good tippy toe right there.
Inside the 35.
A good ass tippy toe.
Another first down on a big gainer there. 33 yards. Well,
That's a hell of a tippy toe, goddamn.
not about to go down easily. He fought his way through the contact until the seas opened up for him.
And as a former defender, I can tell you with certainty, those are the ones that have you losing sleep at night. I would not like to be in
Shit.
that film room on Tuesday going over that one. Just a pretty poor effort defensively, and it leads to a big play.
Open man is Goddard, the tight end. And he'll be brought down at the 27. That was a lightning-fast decision that time. He just caught it, got rid of it.
Because he saw his guy was going to be open immediately, so he took the R, the run, out of the play. He took the O, the option out of the play, and immediately got to the pass.
Miles Sanders, first carry of the game. Trying to run inside, but nothing there. No gain on the play that time, and they'll look to convert on what will be a 3rd and 4.
As usual, the hallmark of a good run defense, linebackers making plays near the line of scrimmage. Absolutely nowhere to run there.
We need these boys block. If these boys block, gonna be open. I just need these motherfuckers to block.
Now on 3rd down, an extra DB out there for the Chiefs. Hurts sets up to throw it. And this is caught by Watkins. And he'll be brought down with a first.
Told you they block, they're gonna be open right now.
Chiefs 12-yard line.
I needed them blocked.
Philadelphia picking up the first on a gain of 15. That's now 4 completions in a row. A good bounce back following the interception last drive.
Certainly not letting it affect him, that's for sure. And we all know interceptions are going to happen. So the big trick, don't let it affect you going forward. Most of the good quarterbacks, they just tell the ball boy, get that one out of the rotation, give me a fresh ball, and let's go. He's got his offense moving again.
On 1st and 10, it's Sanders.
He put God in that
He'll get this one
motherfucker.
down to about the 10-yard
He
line.
put God in that motherfucker, dog.
Looking at a 2nd and 8 now from the 10. Now here's the option play going left. And he'll take it into the end zone for an Eagles touchdown. Jalen Hurts keeping it himself from 10 yards away. And the Eagles take the early turnover and convert it into an opening touchdown. Elliott good with a PAT, and it's now a 7-0 game. Now after the touchdown, here's Elliott on to kick it away. McCole Hardman to return it.
Diamond for Eliante.
And tackled at the 21.
Y'all don't see that boy Eliante running down the field now, goddamn. Eliante gonna get him one, goddamn.
The Chiefs offense about set to begin this drive. They had the interception last time. It led to the opening touchdown. So now 7-0 the score as they start 1st and 10. And the result here, a pickup of 8.
A good
Leaves
run.
them with 2 to go on 2nd down. 8 yards the gain on that last run. Here's 2nd and a couple. And they'll keep leaning on the running game. Back to the ground.
People got that motherfucker, goddamn.
Just shy of the 40, down at the 39.
He said he about to run that motherfucker.
Back-to-back good plays have him on the move on 1st down.
What that boy named Pasio?
They'll try
Good
to
shit.
this one right up the gut. Nowhere to go that time. He maybe got a yard up to the 40.
Oh, there's plenty of traffic waiting for him up the middle. But give him credit, he tried barreling through anyway. They're fortunate to get a yard out of that one.
Now they'll throw with Mahomes. And this one caught by Travis.
Good shit, good shit.
And he'll be tackled on the other side of midfield at the 46-yard line.
I need a goddamn.
And they'll run on the inside handoff. He'll get a nice chunk there on the 1st down run, and it's 2nd and 4. Working from the gun, Mahomes. It's
Ah, good shit.
on the ground. So back-to-back plays, each get nothing. And it brings up 3rd and 5 now.
I'm wondering if the same thing went through your mind as mine. When I see a big man like that make a catch, all I keep thinking to myself is, big man with football. Look out, everyone.
Good shit.
He may not juke you a whole lot, right? He may not run past you because of his size. You're talking about a guy weighing in the 270 range. But boy, once he gets his mitts on the ball, he's going to be tough to bring down.
Play number 7 now coming up on the drive. 3rd and 5. From the gun, it's Mahomes. He'll get this complete to Kadarius Toney. And he will have a
Need that motherfucker to fumble, dog.
They're able to get the 3rd down conversion. Throwing on 1st down is Mahomes. Shreds
Good
it with a
shit.
stiff arm. And he's taken down, but not before reaching the 10-yard line. So not quite a 1st and goal. It's 1st and 10 from the 10. His pass caught at the 4.
He gonna feel that in the
Gets
morning.
halfway home from the 10 to the
He gonna
5,
feel that in the morning.
All defenses worry that whenever anyone catches the ball and has a head of steam come out of the backfield, it can turn into a big play with missed tackles or he runs through people. But they were right there waiting, and they stopped him for a minimal gain.
Oh, he supposed to hit that motherfucker, dog.
They give him about 4 on the play, but he's marked short, so it'll be third and about the length of the football.
Typically, we think it's the strong safeties that are better tacklers, especially closer to the line of scrimmage amidst traffic. But in this case, how about the free safety coming up and making the big-time play?
Mahomes takes it himself, and he'll get in. He's over for the touchdown.
That boy Fletcher Cox ain't do nothing.
Successful from a yard out.
That boy they got down, sat down, looked at him.
One away now from tying this ball game. Extra point by Butker is on target, and we are tied at 7. So all even at 7 now as they kick it away.
I got that boy Jet out there and got down. Damn, come on, Jet. My dog Jet really can tackle, man. They don't try my dog like that, man.
Already at the line, this Philly offense set to go. So both of these teams, Charles, coming off touchdowns now, but this offense, they just had to stand on the sideline, watch their opponent author a really...
Damn, boy. I thought he was going to get a better jump than that. That's a bad throw by me.
Chiefs are going to take possession of the football. So they tried to take the deep shot there, but this defense up to the task.
And a lot of times when you air a ball out like this, if it does get intercepted, there's going to be a lot of space out there to set up a return. And remember, you've got 5 big offensive linemen out there playing on their feet in open space. Not a skill most of them possess that allows for extra yardage on the return.
Them boys out there that got down there diving.
He takes it inside the 40. That one good for 12 yards into Kansas City first. Although his reputation as a speedy runner precedes him, it's always fun to watch him work.
It is eye-opening, isn't it? Because when you see him get the ball and just go, in addition to that speed, it helps out his blockers. They don't have to hold blocks for long because he's just going to speed right past them.
And he'll be marked
Ball
down
gonna
about
got
the
down.
6-yard line. Back-to-back good plays have him on the move on first down. Looking to throw is Mahomes. Uses the stiff arm. And they
Good shit, good shit, good shit.
but not before he's able to slip it inside the 5-yard line.
Good shit, man.
Run for it on first and goal. And he tries to keep the
Good shit,
ball
DG.
moving, but he's going to be stopped behind the line. Second down and goal. Mahomes.
Them boys out there acting fool, goddamn.
Josh Sweat rushing in and bringing him down to the ground.
Second goal, last thing you need to do is get pushed backwards to take a sack. But he couldn't find anywhere to go with the football. Had to eat it and ended up on the ground.
Now on third and long, they'll look to throw.
Good hit.
Goal line.
But he'll threw that bit low, but that bit would have been 6. Not 6, but goddamn.
Completion there. Now
Damn.
they started with great field position.
He threw that bit high.
Down.
Butker's kick here is
He hot threw the fuck out that
They take the
motherfucker,
lead
boy.
here now at 10-7. So the defense able to force the interception, and the offense working their way into field goal range and able to get 3 out of it.
Yeah, and give them credit for that. They took the ball.
Hey, man, we got gang tapping in, dog. What's going on, y'all?
Exactly what they wanted. Which was a touchdown. They did get 3 points out of it, so they paid off
My nigga Tyler, what's going on?
both sides to be
That boy Benefield, man. What's going on, man?
The Eagles Eagles offense set to begin their next drive. And for this offense, Charles, you got to think kind of crucial here to put something together on this drive because remember last time out they threw the interception on the very first play.
And you can't afford to let this defense keep building any more momentum. They're playing awfully well, and they're awfully confident right now. To me, it's time to attack and take some of that momentum back. But make sure you're selective in doing so. Understand where you want to throw the football and make
Yes,
sure
sir.
before the ball leaves your hands.
An incomplete pass leads to 2nd and 10 from the 25. Hurts.
That's a bad throw.
And this will be well too low.
He supposed to have that.
It's incomplete.
Tough series for the
He supposed to have that, gang.
Hard clicking. Hope it didn't come through on this one.
Yo.
This series back on track with a completion for enough yardage for a first down.
So back-to-back incompletions, and that has them staring at a 3rd and 10. From the gun, it's Hurts. Sliding out of the pocket. And Hurts is intercepted.
I thought he was going to run with the other dude. That's a good pick.
Picked off by Justin Reed.
I thought he was going to run with the Knicks going straight.
One home. It's a touchdown.
That's a good ass pick.
Well, CD, that's a huge play by this defense in a close ball game. I think he was trying to just extend.
Man, not shit, goddamn. I'm getting my ass tore up right now. We got to make a comeback, goddamn.
Trying to find someone open. You're exactly
Got to score before half.
looking to run. He was looking to throw. The result, not good for him. They were more than happy on the
That boy done came to the lane and goddamn took the momentum, goddamn.
So they throw the pick six. They'll get another shot at it now as this one's in the air. A fairly short kick from the 14. And he won't quite make it to the 25. Already at the line, this Philly offense set to go. They are looking to make a bit of a 180. They are sputtering right now.
Damn.
And frankly,
I really
think
supposed to
it's
cut
time
that
call your
motherfucker.
Playmakers together and say, all right, guys, we're going to lean on you through this patch. We need you to get us back
Uh-oh.
on track.
Screen about to start shaking right now. I go crazy now,
Calling
goddamn.
plays geared to them. Not necessarily what you look at your plays, oh, this hurts the defense. I want the ball in the hands of X, Y, and Z and see if we can move forward.
So don't get too cute. Go to the playmakers. And he'll have this past the 30 prior to going out of bounds. Give him 10 that time as he was able to get away from the pressure.
Hurts got to start going crazy.
On 3rd down, they'll run it with Sanders. And he's going to have the first down yardage to the 35. Ball up to the 35 now as they come up on 1st and 10. And hard running's going to get him over the 40 to the 42. A solid run on 1st down, gain of 7, leaves him with a 2nd and 3. They'll go again with Sanders.
Them boy out there goddamn blocking, goddamn. But you seen that?
He'll take this across
Them boy goddamn.
down to the 47. Hurts a handoff to Sanders.
Going crazy.
It's a 7-yard carry to set them up with a 2nd and 3.
Them boys out there blocking,
First of
goddamn.
their timeouts as they'll stop it with just over 40 seconds to go in the first half. Now an option play on 2nd
Oh,
down.
get through that motherfucker. Oh, get through that motherfucker.
Oh,
Ah,
he's got some
get through that motherfucker.
And they are able to stop him, but he does take it all the way to the 2. 1st and goal, and they got to be thinking a chance to get right back into this.
Get in that motherfucker, dog.
Touchdown, Eagles. Miles Sanders, as the first half is winding down, and the Eagles are able to cut into this lead in the final seconds of the first half.
That good shit.
Good on the extra point, and the lead's down to a field.
But you gotta let Hurts do his thing out there. They going crazy out there. Gotta let Hurts do his thing.
So not much time to speak of remaining in this first half as the kick's away.
Eliante.
Bring it out of the end zone. And he's able to get this across the 20, but not by much. catch as he's marked out officially at the 21.
That's a good half of football, though, man. We got the end of the half good.
Offense about set to begin this
Good half of
drive.
football.
And with time quickly fading here in the second quarter, not sure how aggressively. And,
Oh!
and it's picked up by the Eagles. And this return is going to be halted right around the 28-yard line. These defenses,
That boy don't cough them guys up for me, goddamn.
no matter what you're playing, in this case, wide receiver, you got to be careful.
You certainly do, because there is a phrase in today's football that we use all the time, completing the process of the catch. Well, it's after you do that where the trouble begins, right? Meaning you've tucked it away, you're trying to get
That bit came out smooth, too.
always coming up, trying to break at the ball and knock it free.
Until I didn't even know that motherfucker came out.
Score, all even to this point as the kick's away.
Look at my boy Elliott, goddamn.
At the goal line.
Look at that boy Elliott out there, goddamn.
That's it for the first half. 2 more quarters to go. We'll have plenty more to see after the
Shit.
break. Welcome back. Charles and I settled into the booth, ready for quarter number 3. And ready to get the party started for the second half. It was an even first half, all tied on the scoreboard. Hardman going to bring it out of the end zone. And only able to get this to the 19, so probably should have opted for the touchback. The Chiefs offense about set to begin this drive. This offense ready for the first drive of the third quarter. Well, quarters number 1 and 2 entertaining. We saw some good offense points put up, Charles.
Good pursuit.
All tied on the scoreboard.
And it sets us up for what could be a really fun second half, because we've seen both sides score almost at will here in the first half. And now, here in the second half, getting the ball first, you got to think, hey, we can go out and really run our offense the way we did in the first half. But if I'm a defensive player,
Oh, good shit.
Throw for Tony is intercepted. And the Eagles are going to take possession of the football. First possession of the third quarter, an interception, so maybe a second half tone setter.
indeed, and not the tone they wanted to set. That's the equivalent of running out the wrong door and running into your pool instead of running out onto the field. A real dud for that one.
Has that happened to you before?
No, but I've heard stories about teams actually doing that back in the good old days.
They'll run with Sanders up the middle. And they'll work this down to the 15 for a pickup of 4.
It'd be hard to say that a defense wouldn't be ready for a first down run. When you can gain that kind of yardage against a defense that's really kind of geared to stop that play, your confidence has to rise, and now you've actually opened up your playbook. If you want to throw the ball now for play action, you're good to go.
Good shit.
Down back to Sanders. And that play going absolutely nowhere as he's belted before he could get out of the backfield. They'll wind up losing 3. And now it's third down. Throwing is Hurts. A bullet throw, but incomplete.
I know he was
That boy threw that hoe so bad.
downfield, but the way this game has gone, with a few of the runs he's made along the way, he should have kept the ball and taken it with his feet downfield.
Yeah, you talking about.
The shreds of defense. Instead, he thought to himself, I'm a quarterback, I've got to throw it. He bailed out the defense with that incompletion.
Whatever was said in the locker room during the break must have worked. They forced the turnover. They didn't get the touchdown, Charles, but it does translate into 3 points to begin this second half.
Exactly as they discussed in the locker room at halftime. Get some points to get things kick-started. Now start your half off with some momentum. Gives you something to build on for your next possession.
And he'll be dropped at the 21-yard line, so bringing it out of the end zone proves not a good decision. Loses him about 4 yards.
We gotta get this defense back right, man. Give up too many points first half.
Here comes another drive from this unit, and Charles, they're coming off a costly mistake on the last possession, an interception in a game that is very close right now.
Well, as we know, they all sting no matter what the situation.
They
But
put
in
it goddamn,
one
got
position
that out.
That'll hurt a little bit more, but this is an excellent opportunity to make up for it on this drive. I just don't expect them to try and take huge gambles to make up that momentum in a hurry.
Good tackle. Good ass fucking tackle, man.
42 yards rushing for him now to this point. Inside 4 minutes to go, third quarter. From just shy of midfield, Mahomes. And he's going to be intercepted a third time. And the Eagles are going to take possession of the football.
All right, work with me, partner. This is a classic understatement. Their execution has been very poor. Last 3 drives, 2 interceptions.
We both can't really throw like that.
Winning football? We're not seeing it right now.
Airing it out deep for Smith.
Good shit.
This is caught inside the 5. Touchdown, Eagles.
Good throw.
Devontae Smith, 47 yards. And the Eagles are able to strike quickly to add on to their lead. Elliott good.
And we supposed to have way more momentum than that, dog. That's all y'all gave me?
Now after the touchdown,
That's all y'all gave me, man, for the momentum.
kick it away. Hardman going to bring it out of the end zone.
Oh, shit. He trying to choke that motherfucker.
Break this out all the way to the 38-yard line. Great return.
Hey, man, let's get lit, man.
Into the lintels.
The Chiefs offense about set to begin this drive. So now, Charles, this drive maybe a touch more important, trying to erase the memory of that interception they had the last time out.
Yeah, and everyone goes through this because even the best in the game,
Yes, sir.
you're going to have games where it just doesn't go right for you. And
Yes,
every
sir.
result. So, frankly, to me, it's all about how you respond. Not just the types of plays that you call, but how you carry yourself, how you show
Good shit,
your
dog.
team
Them boy lit now.
and how you continue to lead.
Them boy lit now.
Ends up pushing it back 11 yards on the sand. And that'll bring up third.
Them boy lit now, goddamn.
Charles, yeah, he's got the 2 sacks now, but he may get more here. We still got a quarter and then some to go.
And the way that he is playing
Hold
this
on.
game reminds me of one of the best golfers in the world. He can use every club in the bag and make a great shot. That's what he's doing.
That's
with
all they
his
give?
moves right now, showing a little bit of everything. They have no way of stopping him.
And out across midfield down to the 45. So on the other side of the field now, it's 1st and 10 as they've got things rolling on this drive.
Now he about to pick that hoe off.
That should have been intercepted, but it winds up falling incomplete.
Trying to decipher what's going on out there because I don't know if he's just getting bad reads. I don't know if the defense is confusing him. I don't know if he just has, bad info and intel before he snaps the ball. But he's made some pretty bad decisions with the football lately.
Several. And his pass is intercepted for the 4th time today.
Good shit, dog.
Eagles are going to take possession of the football.
Good shit, dog.
Back-to-back interceptions in the NFL regardless of status or experience. Whether it's hit personally or just offensive game plan.
Man, turn that nudie on, goddamn.
Reading something out there, and they're moving the upper hand.
First and 10, and kind of tipping their hand at running the ball. 3 tight ends are out there. Up the middle they go with Sanders. And he is going to be stopped cold behind the line of scrimmage. Carlos Dunlap, the one who got in there to make the stop behind the line.
I'll tell you what, this defense hasn't played its best, but they're still right in this football game. And if they keep making plays just
Need
like
one more
that,
touchdown, goddamn. We gotta stretch this league out,
The
goddamn.
opening play of the
Can't
drive
get too
goes
comfortable,
backwards. Now
goddamn.
they'll come up on 2nd and 12. Off the play fake, here's Hurts. Out to his left. And seeing nowhere to throw, he chucks this one away from harm. Incomplete. Now it's 3rd down. The turnover put him in great field position. They don't want to squander it with 3rd down coming up.
no, not at all. And you know what else you do? You make your defense mad.
Yeah.
They got you the football, gave you a great opportunity. You got to cash in and get some points.
On 3rd down, he'll drop to throw. Forced out to his left.
Good shit.
And he'll just toss it away. So he throws it away, and that brings up 4th down.
They certainly had good starting field position on that drive, but couldn't do anything with it after 3 plays.
Good shit, man. We supposed to goddamn put up some points. We didn't put up no points.
They had 6 points that they were thinking about.
Here's Jake Elliott, career long, by the way, for him, 61 yards. They spot it on the midfield stripe, so it is a 60-yard attempt here. And did he have enough?
I hit that motherfucker. Good shit.
And managed to tuck it into the bottom right.
Good shit.
Charles, even as long field goals become more and more common, this is still a very rarefied.
Good shit,
Just
goddamn.
over 20 field goals have been kicked from 60 yards or further.
As he tried to present himself, there's no doubt there were some nerves as he lined up to attempt that kick. But once the ball was snapped, he just swept the leg and boom, over the crossbar.
The Chiefs offense about set to begin this drive. And just no chance of turning the corner. He can only get back to the line of scrimmage. 2nd and 10 coming up. Now here's Mahomes. Complete. The tight end Kelsey.
He supposed to got
And
my
he's
phone
got
with that
it
hole.
past the 30 before he's hit and dropped. 5th catch of the afternoon, and that gives him a first down.
And what a nice example there of a tight end doing exactly what he needs to do. How about how he worked his way to the outside, made sure he secured the catch, and then anything after that, we count that as a
Ah.
and indeed,
I didn't think he threw it to him, bro. Dang, I could have picked that.
Down, but this one winds up.
I thought he threw that whole goddamn somewhere else. How the camera look.
But it bears repeating. They are struggling to throw the football. All the interceptions and more incompletions. It just doesn't look like things are in sync out there.
I would agree with that, and it's not a good day when you feel like an incomplete pass is almost a win for you because it wasn't intercepted. I think the receivers now, when they're running their routes, they want to catch the ball, but they also want to make sure that the defenders don't take it away.
Oh, God. Now he supposed to pick that hole.
And he's going to be taken down at the 39, clearly short of the first by a few yards. Mahomes going to go on 4th down. A hit as he throws, and this is going to be incomplete. Boy, a curious decision to go for it. Doesn't pan out, and the Eagles are going to take over in great field position. A give running left. It's Sanders.
Oh, shit, man.
Nice run there, 9 yards, and it'll be 2nd down. And as they come to the line, they will not be able to get off another play as time has run out on this 3rd quarter. We'll return with more after this. You're watching the NFL on EA Sports. From the 30 on 2nd down. Hurts. Quick slant here to Smith. And some room to run now.
Man, damn, man.
Way down at the
Fucking hand slipped off.
That'll be marked as a 27-yard pickup.
But when you're up by 2 scores in the 4th quarter and you're going to throw the football, expect to see a lot of man coverage because usually what comes along with man coverage is pressure. So if you're a play caller and you want to keep throwing the football, that's fine. Just make sure your offensive line understands they're going to get additional guys running at the quarterback.
Now from the 7, here's 2nd and goal. Hurts completing this one quickly. And just shy of the goal line as he's out of bounds right at the 1. The catch good for 6 yards, but now it's 3rd and goal. Sanders. He's not going to get there. That won't even be close. It was blown up in the backfield. That'll back him up 2 yards and also bring up 4th.
This has not been a fun game for this defense. They've definitely had their share of struggles, but they needed to make a play right there, and they finally get it done on 3rd and goal.
They're going on 4th down with Hurts. They'll roll him out right.
And he ain't get that
And
motherfucker.
now it's just going to depend on the spot. And they say he's just short. They get the completion but cannot push forward into the end zone. And the ball's going to be going back to the Chiefs. The Chiefs offense about set to begin this drive. And last time, went for it on 4th, didn't get it. See if they can pick themselves up off the mat.
Man, I supposed to got down.
Sometimes I have this vision of coaches writing notes to themselves before a game, and sometimes that note says, be aggressive, stay aggressive. Maybe that's what we saw in the last possession.
Yeah, they were very aggressive. This time, will it result in points? We'll find out. On 2nd and 7, Mahomes. And now
That's a user strip.
and it's picked up by the Eagles. And he's
That
in.
motherfucker user. GG's, fam. GG's, goddamn. And I appreciate y'all tapping in, goddamn. Shit, we can always run that shit back tomorrow, gang. You know what I'm saying? Shit. Y'all play again? We'll play one more. I'm finna get off, but goddamn, I'll definitely run it back with you. I seen that motherfucker the last time. What up? Nah. Your name not popping up, gang. I don't see you. Oh, I see you. Big dog Josh, what's going on with you, man? Bro, I can't believe Madden did us like that, goddamn, with the Blitz league, man. That motherfucker was so lit. That was my favorite league. Hey, EA Sports fucked us with that, dog. Gang, you get the invite. Want me to send it again? Oh, damn. I'm about to send that motherfucker again. I don't know what they playbook talking about, so I'm definitely not about to try it out. I know I can't run Philly shit with them. I don't know what they defense talking about either. Yeah. Benefit, what system you got? You got Xbox, huh? Joshua, what leagues you in now? We in the most same leagues? They should have made a Blitz league too, man.
Here's Jason Sanders now to get
I was going crazy with them lines in there.
underway from FedEx Field. Pulls it in at the 13. And the
That's
tackle
they
gonna
go
be
hit.
right there at
We going. Hey, hey, yeah, but that's why I like fucking with them. I just started this new franchise, and I fucked around. I got Washington just because of the uniform. That motherfucker go crazy. That all black really go crazy too, though.
the 5-yard line.
They fucked me up. They ain't give me. Oh no, I chose Detroit. That's right. That's right. The boy can put the tight end in the backfield. Man, I'm gonna get the Xbox just so I can have both of them. Probably, bro. I'm probably gonna get it. 'Cause a lot of people got Xbox. I might fuck around and get both.
Now a first carry here for Robinson. He'll be dropped after a gain of about 6 across the 30 to the 31.
Well, I think after that run, the defense get back in the huddle and looking at each other and maybe starting to question their confidence a bit. They gave up a significant run, 6 yards, and now you're saying to yourself, how do
We got the
we
Washington
step
Commanders.
up and have
Goddamn.
confidence to make a play?
They'll come up now 2nd and 4 from the 31. Wentz now to throw. That's complete. Terry McLaurin with it. And they get him down, but not before he takes it across the 40-yard line. Wentz finding McLaurin there for the Commanders first. Now a play fake. Wentz. Flushed out right. Slings this deep from McLaurin.
Damn, he threw that bit too far.
Complete. Took a
I probably should have caught that motherfucker.
And we're going to see this offense try and spread the field a little bit and utilize the outside third of the field, especially against man coverage. But that time, the defense was up to the task, forcing the incompletion.
Get that first down. Bro.
Acceleration there as he's across midfield to the 48-yard line. 10 yards there, good for a Washington first down.
And that's a run that'll energize an offensive line. They'll take that one all day long. Fundamental breakdown by the defense. You've got to be able to make plays on the edge.
Joshua Roach. What's good, gang?
So now 1st and 10 as they crossed into Miami territory at the 48-yard line.
Shit, the Commanders, them boy really supposed to be 5. I guess Wentz old or whatever, but man, them boy get a QB, man, it's a wrap. Them boy had Bryce Young, some shit like that.
Throw to the right here, taken in by McLaurin.
Damn.
They'll get it inside the 20.
Boy, McClellan going crazy in this motherfucker.
Down to the 9. 39 yards there, a big one. I don't think there's anyone who could possibly doubt how fast he could run in the open field. But if there were, he silenced those thoughts there. The chain gang hustling to catch up.
The
Here's
chain
first and
gang.
goal from just inside the
Hey, you
10.
talking about?
They'll run with Robinson. A good red zone run there, 9 yards, and it'll be 2nd and goal. The impressive opening drive continues and just space being created by those guys up front.
We're seeing this the same way, aren't we? We are seeing...
And he'll get
That
in.
boy Carson Wentz about got broke off. Got trying to get in that motherfucker.
Successful from a yard out. And the Commanders will jump on top with the game's first score here this afternoon. Extra point by Sly is up and good. And that makes the score 7-0. Kick team out there for the Commanders as they send this one away. Hill is going to take it out of the end zone. And ultimately cannot get this out to the 25-yard line as he's dropped at the 23. Tagovailoa and the Dolphins come up 1st and 10 at their own 23. And they're going to stop him right at the line of scrimmage. Just no cutback lane to be found whatsoever. 2nd and 10. Clock rolling as we hit the midway point of this first quarter. Now this time, Tua's going to throw it. Oh, he tries to force it in, and it's intercepted. And he will bring this one back. It is a pick-6 for a Washington touchdown. Well, we went from scoreless to 13-0 in a hurry. First, their offense had the touchdown, and now the defense comes through with one.
You can't get a better 1-2 punch than that. Ball for touchdown offense by getting one on defense. If they keep that effort up, you'll take the other sideline out of this one very quickly.
Hill is going to take it out of the end zone. And only able to get this to the 19, so probably should have opted for the touchback. The Dolphins at the line ready for their next drive. They find themselves in a good-sized hole here, and a good-sized hole early on in this game as they come up on 1st down.
Ah, shit.
Get this one across the 30-yard
I nigga
line.
about broke that
So
motherfucker.
they'll come up 1st and 10 now from the 33.
There we go, big dog.
Mostert.
No. Oh.
And the
Yes, sir.
reinforcements come in as they're going to
Yes,
stick
sir.
him behind the line. They'll have to deal with a 2nd and 14 now after the loss. They fake the handoff. Now Tua.
Oh, that's a good ad play.
It's out to the flat. Mostert. And he'll get up
That's
to
a
the
good ad play.
43-yard line. Tagovailoa going to try and throw on 3rd down. He'll hit Mostert again here.
How about be 4th down, man? That man knee fell now.
Dolphins 1st down, at least at first glance, as he'll spot the football just beyond the marker. They find a way to convert on 30 inches. A pair of 1st downs gives them a 1st and 10 up at the 44. Now Tua.
Good shit.
He'll get this into the hands of
The
Mostert.
boy, he threw that bit to that receiver, boy. That bit was gonna be
Getting
picked.
this inside the 30 in Washington territory now. Here's 1st and 10 as they're down to the 29-yard line. Tua's throw
Good hit.
taken in by Gesicki. And he'll be brought down at the 27.
Oh, them boys tired. Get them boys out. Them boys tired.
Nice defense on that play. The pitch and catch
Get them
was
boys
successful,
out.
but not any run after it.
Get some fresh bodies in there, man.
2nd and 8. Now a play fake. Here's Tagovailoa. He's going to let it go deep for the end zone. And it'll be intercepted.
Damn. Oh, that boy Waddle. Not that boy Waddle. That boy Tyreek got folded like that, man.
That's a beautiful read there by the safety. It's zone coverage, so he's just going to sit back and watch. He knows he can't get beat deep because he has the end line to protect it. So he can react to everything in front of him, and he makes a great break on the football and comes down with the interception.
Slings this deep from McLaurin.
Damn.
This is intercepted.
They ain't even let McLaurin jump for that hole.
And a big turnover there as his guys will get the football back. So really the first speed bump that this offense has encountered, they'd had the rule of the roost here in this first half, but now slowed up just a bit by the interception.
And there's a
Good
chance
shit.
that's a wake-up call for him because you don't want to go on autopilot too early. That team on defense is capable of making some plays similar to the one they made right there.
14-0 the score. This is the NFL.
Man, that threw a bad-ass pick.
Here's 2nd and 10. Tua sets up to pass it. Looking right sideline, but it's incomplete.
Well, you know me, whether you need it or not, I'm going to give a little unsolicited
He
advice.
sure opened that. He threw that motherfucker right.
Out of the pocket, only if you're absolutely
I think Tua would have made that throw in real life. I don't know.
trying to get those yards a safer way.
Throwing is Tagovailoa on 3rd down here. And that is incomplete. Oh, he had a defender right there with him to force that to the ground. And 4th down now coming up.
Well, based on what we've seen so far, I don't think you can even call this an off day anymore, partner, because this group we're watching, they are totally out of rhythm, trying to get their game plan up and running. That 0 on the scoreboard is glaring down at them with every
I could
incompletion.
have hit that.
Now on 4th down here, that pass knocked away and incomplete. A surprising move to go for it. Predictably, at least somewhat predictably, it doesn't pay off. And boy, possession here turns over with the football already being in the red zone. On 1st and 10, it's Robinson. And all the way down inside the 5 to the 4. Robinson will score. Touchdown, Commanders. Some good running there at the end of the drive. He had the burst that set up the 1st and goal, and then one play later, he's in the end zone.
Brandon, what I liked about that sequence is, I'm not sure who made the play call, but they understood the situation, understood the momentum. A nice hard charging run, give it right back to him, and let him cap things off.
An extra point by Sly is up and good, and that makes the score 21-0. Washington kick team back out there now as they will send this one away. Hill is going to take it out of the end zone. And in hindsight, probably should have taken a knee as he only gets this out to the 16-yard line. The Dolphins at the line ready for their next drive. Well, CD, you kind of feel like they're in a bit of a danger zone right here because now you're down 3 scores, and I know we're in the first half, but the way this offense hasn't been able to generate anything, you feel like they probably need to get something going on this drive, right?
Yeah, and sometimes I'll overuse that this is an important possession, but I think this has to be the possession where they come up with an answer because only a few teams are if they don't score here, that's what they could be facing the next time they get the ball.
I folded, goddamn.
Setting to throw on 1st down is Tua. And this
How I fold like that?
That certainly appeared to be a play call.
Body folded the worst way, boy.
2nd and short. I think they thought the coverage
Damn, I just folded.
a little bit more than it was. Nice job there pressing up on it and forcing the incompletion.
Oh, shit. Oh, shit. That touchdown, that bitch too fast. He slid in that motherfucker.
Miami touchdown. Down 3 scores already. This game was really in danger of getting away from them. They needed a drive like that, especially on the road.
Not only to calm themselves, but maybe tamp down the crowd a little bit because everything was against them. As you noted, this game could have gotten away from them very easily, but instead, the calming drive. Now they have a little bit more confidence. Okay, we're back in it. All right, we're ready to go. That was impressive.
And the defense now needs to reciprocate. This is taken just shy of the 10. And taken
About
down
right down,
just
went
past
crazy.
the 20 at about the 21-yard line. The Washington offense at the line and ready to roll. This drive here beginning probably with a pair of motivated groups.
Good shit.
The offense scored a touchdown.
He got off that
And last
motherfucker.
time out looking to repeat that, Charles's defense. They were very
He got off that motherfucker right there.
the last time on the field.
And frankly, it's just a battle of wills in a lot of ways because you know they're both motivated, they both game plan for this drive, and they both have specific outcomes in mind. To me,
Good shit.
And now look at this.
Damn.
A gain, but a fumble. And his guys
He
will
fumbled that motherfucker? Damn.
midfield at the 50-yard line.
Damn.
Talked this week about ball security. In fact, they added an extra period in practice to be more secure with the ball. It didn't work out there.
Well, sometimes you just get overexcited during the game. You may all of a sudden make your catch. See some
He said it didn't work out
decide
there.
You're going for it and not realizing the danger lurks while you're doing so. And there's your end result right there.
From just shy of midfield, Tua. Oh, and Tua going to be intercepted for the third time. And the Commanders are going to take possession of the football.
And that's now the second time he's picked off a pass here in the first half alone. Again, another great read.
That his second pick, that boy going crazy out there.
To make the play and get his guys the football back.
So after the INT, here's Wentz. This is called by his tight end, Logan Thomas. And he takes this just a few yards shy of the red zone before going out. The catch and run, good for 24 yards. On 1st and 10, it's Gibson. And a short gain here, down to the 22. Xavier Howard up to make the tackle.
Yeah, things were pretty stacked up there in the middle of the line. A lot of bodies, not much space. I think ultimately he was fortunate to get anything out of that run.
Here's 2nd and 9, just a yard on that last run. To throw is Wentz. Escaping the pressure right. And he will slide to a stop. He does have the first down.
Far fumble. Oh, that's far fumble. I ain't had that motherfucker on conservative. That nigga fumbled.
You often turn your back to the quarterback and you don't see him. Sometimes you open up a big lane for him to hit you for big yardage. And that was an astute play by him to scramble out, see that lane, and burn them for a first down.
Ooh.
That
was risky.
Good coverage there, forced the ball free, and it's 2nd down.
That was risky right there,
That's a play
goddamn.
to applaud because these RPOs, things happen so quickly, and that ball's out of the quarterback's hands fast. He read it and reacted and was there to hit him as the ball arrived at the receiver. Big time read, big time play.
Get in that motherfucker, man.
Down just shy of the 5 at the 6.
That's a really nice job by them picking up the run blitz and detecting it and blocking it and turning it into a nice run. And a lot of times you think if you blitz a running play, you're going to smother it. But a lot of the blitzers, they come in a little bit high. They don't have great leverage, and they're easily
4th down?
blocked and turned to the side.
Throwing there, but this
Let me take this
pass is
real
gonna
low,
wind
man.
up incomplete.
I thought that was a completed pass until he came in and forced the ball from his hands. Not only did he make a nice play, he brings up 4th down.
Sly able to put this one through, and they will open things up a bit more. It's 24-7. So the turnover leads to points as they add 3 there.
Yeah, what a sequence there, and a nice one for them. They force the interception, put together a little drive, and then come away with 3 points. Nothing to it, partner. Just do it.
Kick team out there for the Commanders as they send this one away. Hill is going to take it out of the end zone. And only able to get this to the 19, so probably should have opted for the touchback. The Dolphins at the line ready for their next drive. And Charles, we'll see what they can do here. Not a ton of time left, but enough certainly to get points out.
Come on, man. Why ain't you giving me that pick?
Right now, because they're trailing.
Yeah, this is exactly why you practice a 2-minute drill all through camp, and at least one practice each week before a game. A minute left.
But these Madden leagues, man, that shit be so funny.
Push together, reach the end zone, and then make that walk back to the locker room just a little more animated.
Now this throw caught
Good shit.
outside.
Yeah, that nigga breaking all the tackles.
Down right at the 45-yard line. So the big play moves him all the way across midfield. It's 1st and 10 from the 45. incomplete. Once again, it's Gesicki.
He'll get 3.
Gets this one inside the 15, just a yard or two shy of the 10. So how about this for field position after the big play? Inside the 15.
Damn, he get 0.
Intercepted for the 4th time today.
Damn.
Taught by Cameron Curl.
Tyreek Hill fast and the motherfuckers out there. Oh, them bastards out there fast as hell.
Going to take possession of the football. Charles, not only is that an interception, it's one when you were really knocking on the door for a touchdown inside the red zone.
You're actually thinking points no matter what. At worst, you're thinking kicking a field goal, getting 3.
Had to switch that defense up the last
Miss
second,
in the
man.
second half and say, you remember when they didn't get points on that drive? This could cost them.
And all the way inside the 15 before they drop it. Now a timeout taken. Perhaps a
Man,
chance
Carson Wentz really about to go crazy in this motherfucker. Shit.
from the 13 now. They work on 1st and 10. Now Wentz. Be intercepted. Picked
Weak
up
ass
by
tight
Javon
end.
Holland. And the Dolphins are going to take possession here. It's a touchback, and they'll take over at the 20-yard line. The Dolphins at the line ready for their next drive. And they'll have time for one play. That's it. 3 seconds to go before intermission. And he'll be brought down right at the 30 here. So we've hit intermission. It's halftime. This is the NFL, and it's a presentation of EA Sports. And we welcome you back now. Alongside Charles Davis, I'm Brandon Gaudin, getting set for quarter number 3 here. The Dolphins down on the scoreboard, but they'll have it first as we get going in this 3rd quarter. Hill is going to take it out of the end zone. And that decision to bring it out ends up not being a good one. Costs him about 5 yards as he's tackled at the 20.
Man, I thought I had them hitters on the field, man. What happened? Okay.
The Dolphins at the line ready for their next drive.
Don't
Look
trip.
up at the scoreboard facing that deficit. A 3-score game, Charles, but look, there's plenty of time to go here.
This shit.
Football cliche that comes to my mind is you can't get it all back at once. They probably need something, though, out of this drive, at least 3 points.
Are you trying to say that there's no 3-score drive on that play sheet for any of those coordinators? They just don't have it, right? You're trying to get it all back. You know you can't get it back in one drive, but maybe cut into it a little bit as you just suggested. Try and create a little bit of momentum, a little bit of a spark, and then maybe that'll carry over.
Meanwhile, Tua's throw caught by his receiver.
That bitch going
He's
crazy.
going to get this down to the 35.
That nigga fast as hell.
Good yardage after the catch. Is that play good for 30 and a first? Up the middle they go with Mostert. And he gets
Good shit.
forward up the middle, but only for a couple. It'll be 2nd down. The last run good for 2. Here's 2nd and 8. Going to the air. Tagovailoa. Flush to his right. And his throw's going to be incomplete.
I'm sure it was a tough halftime trying to figure out some strategy to get things
Need a pick right now.
when they went into the locker room. He's just trying every avenue to spark his team here to begin the 3rd quarter. Not a lot going on that play, though.
And my goodness, another interception. And he will bring this one back. An interception return for a Commanders touchdown. And Charles, for this offense, those interception woes they kind of had in the first half have now followed them into the second half. And for this defense, they take advantage, turn that into a pick 6.
And that defense is in a spot now where they're thinking about ways to close this game out. As confidently as they've been playing, I expect them to do exactly that.
So they'll get another shot on offense following that pick 6. And now the kick is away. Hill is going to take it out of the end zone. And in hindsight, probably should have taken a knee as he only gets this out to the 16.
Man, I need to goddamn get right, man. Look. I can't even get right around them motherfucker, dog.
Next drive. I kind of feel like they've reached a do-or-die point in this game, Charles. If they're going to try to pull off an impressive comeback, it has to start right here, right now.
Yeah, now they've got a final chance to get out of this situation, but they also understand they've got to move the ball and move it fast. In addition, they need to save as much time so they can get 2 more possessions.
On play action, here's Tua. Open man downfield is Hill.
That motherfucker so
And
fast.
way up past the 35 before he's taken down. Off of play action, Tagovailoa. That's going to be caught downfield by Hill. And he'll have it past midfield almost to the 40 before being taken down. Tua to throw again. And that's going to be
That's a hell of a goddamn
incomplete.
They had their backs up against the wall a little bit, and they come through by forcing an incompletion.
that's a hell of an audible
Now they gotta continue
goddamn.
to ratchet up the intensity a couple more
Nigga
times.
had the post in the middle of the field, then he audible that bit to the post corner goddamn.
Third quarter here in
That's a
DC.
hell of an audible.
2nd and 10 upcoming. Play action, now it's Tua. And going deep for
He
Hill.
threw that bitch.
And that will be incomplete. Trying to dial up the long way out there, but it'll be 3rd down.
And where they are on the scoreboard almost dictates taking this big shot and trying to get right back into the game. They took it there and couldn't connect. Despite the defense being ready, go ahead and force it downfield. See what you can get.
And
Good
able
shit.
to find Gesicki as tight end. And they're going to have another 1st down here as the tackle's made at Washington's 20-yard line. Inside the red zone here, they'll look to throw. Toward the end zone, but that's going to wind
He
up.
smacked the shit out of him.
Just what they need, a lecture from me, but something
That's that play recognition right there,
get them
goddamn.
into this spot.
That play recognition motherfucker.
Completions, that won't get them out of it if they don't change something soon.
Tua setting up shop to throw again. And now here's another interception. Picked by Kendall Fuller. And to come
GG's, bro. Appreciate you playing me, goddamn. It's all love. It's all love, gang. We can run that back. We can run that motherfucker back tomorrow for real, goddamn. I appreciate y'all tapping in with the Duke, man, goddamn. I'm gonna go back live tomorrow all weekend. It's gonna be a stream weekend, man. It's gonna be called Stream Week, goddamn.